Hey, friends. I'm Kelly.
And I'm Nicole.
And we're
Ominous. Cheers. Oh,
even though we're
cheers.
not even drinking cocktails today.
It's okay. It's like 100 degrees.
Yeah, it is hot as F outside. And you said you were cold.
Yeah, I was. And now I'm like perfectly temped in here.
Nicole walked into my house and she's like, it's freezing. I'm like, it is like 110 degrees outside.
I
It's
almost,
not. I don't even think it's 100, but
it said it's going to be 100, but I almost grabbed a sweatshirt from your room when I
oh
went
my
inside.
gosh. No. And meanwhile, I'm sweating, literally sweating.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Not, yeah, that you're sweating. I'm just thinking, like, what was the analogy? Like Goldilocks, that's like me with everything. It can't be the extremes. It has to be perfectly right in the middle, everything.
yeah.
Not too soft, not too hard. Not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Not too big, not too little.
Oh my gosh.
You know
You're
what?
not wrong, though.
I'm not, but damn, like nursery rhymes or whatever these, whimsical books, these are inappropriate.
It's just like Disney movies when there's like all those little hidden messages. And you're like, "Huh? I never realized that as a kid, but as an adult."
Hmm. And since we're getting into the smut realm, maybe we
Oh my
rewrite all
gosh.
those childhood books for moms.
That was so funny. Yeah, did you ever find out who that was? Was it exactly who you thought it was?
Smutty McSmutterson has entered the chat.
It's funny because Nicole group texted us, or no, she group texted us, and then it just turned into her giving me book recommendations. So it was
Yeah.
great. Oh,
But it was
man.
exactly who I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And I did not text them because I thought, I don't want people to think I'm always guessing who is
Yeah.
submitting stuff. But like this one, I knew exactly who.
Yeah.
And then it turned out to be them.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's good. So how has your week been?
Let's talk about your week, Kelly. It was Kelly's birthday weekend. She's still recovering, I think.
Yeah. My birthday was great. I worked and then we went out to like a local winery type place. And let's just say a girl had a little too much to drink. This is like what, day 5? I feel like I'm still recovering.
See, it's all downhill. Once you start to enter the mid-30s,
Oh my gosh.
hangovers aren't.
I'm like, I need to go on like a serious detox. My poor body.
Is your side hurt? Is your liver hurt?
No. It's just everything hurts. I'm like, my head hurts. I kind of feel like I'm getting sick.
Yeah. So a little backstory on Kelly's birthday. Months ago, I reached out to one of her best friends. I mean,
Yes.
I'm not her only best friend. So reached out to the other best friend and said, hey, let's do something really fun for Kelly's birthday. Let's throw her a surprise party. And this friend lives out of state. Immediately, she booked the ticket. We picked the day, ran it by my brother, all of the things, and we started planning it. And then a lot of people weren't going to be able to do the initial plan. So we literally had to change gears like 5 times. And the week of, if you guys listened to last week's episode, my brother was going to take Kelly out and I was going to watch the kids. But really, we were still trying to work in the background. But Kelly said she wanted the kids to be there. And it just turned, she's the hardest person to surprise. So in the end, we pulled off a tiny surprise.
Yeah.
But
it was great.
I
loved it.
I mean, it was fun, but it was like so underwhelming for like what I had in my mind of like the initial plan.
Yeah. Well, you should have just kept the initial plan.
No,
F the
because
kids then.
it wasn't even about the kids. It was like a lot of the girlfriends weren't going to be able to come for like one reason or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So we were initially going to do like a girls' sleepover here in the pod studio and do a whole pod TikTok fun, just like girls' night.
Okay, we could still do that.
Yeah.
We could still make that happen.
Birthday round 2.
Yeah, so instead I drank a lot of wine and threw up in my front yard.
Yeah,
At least I didn't throw up in the car.
that's right.
It was like 10 p.m. maybe. I don't know. But mind you, I was drinking
All day
all
on the
day.
course.
No,
No, not on the course. But
of
it was
course not.
cute. Those little party hats. Kelly did wear her birthday crown and
Yeah,
passed out some of the hats to the members and got them to take pictures.
I
I
did.
so badly wanted to post it on our TikTok, but I was like, oh, we didn't get them to sign a photo release. I
Oh
don't
my
know
God. I
how.
doubt that they would actually care, but maybe
Wait till
their
they're
wives would.
exactly. That's what I'm thinking. People would be like, isn't that your husband? What is he doing with the
Yeah.
cart girl?
And he'd never wear a pink party hat for me.
He would just be starting divorces, Kel.
Oh, well,
And
it was a
then
good time.
then she worked the next
I
day.
did
Oh my
at like
gosh.
8 a.m. the next day, and I just about died.
This is really funny because I text Kelly like, "Hey, I have to read it verbatim." I was like, "Hey, Kel, how are you feeling?" Let me read it because this is the response I got.
Scrolling.
The response I got was
Okay, mine.
I
Oh,
said, "How are you today?" You said, "Literally hanging on by a thread. Dot dot dot. Dying a slow, painful death." I laughed so hard reading that while I'm in bed, not even
yeah.
hungover because I only had like 2 glasses on my. I had like an Aperol spritz
Oh, I
and
thought you
like,
were on the same level as
oh
me.
heck no, I wasn't.
Oh,
No.
maybe the other bestie was. She for sure was because she texted me the next day and said she wasn't feeling good
You
either.
also like chugged half a glass of like red wine. You're mixing red and white because it's a wine place. There's tons of different wine bottles people had. But I think we were getting ready to leave and we're like, let's just drink it.
Ugh.
And I think you went down on one knee, you know?
Yeah, my brother was like, "You were so embarrassing," because my brother showed up at the kind of towards the end of the night, and he's like, "You kept trying to drink the wine out of the bottle." I'm like, "Who cares?
Yeah.
It's my birthday. I'm wearing a happy birthday
And
crown."
since when does Brad have any say in like,
About me being embarrassing.
yeah, come on.
So moral of the story, it was a great time. I regretted every second of it the next day, but I wouldn't change it at all. So
And
32,
you made lots of money, right?
sure did.
That's so awesome.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna work my birthday every year.
Next year, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna decorate your cart for you.
I'm gonna tell the actual cart girl, hey, take that day off so I can work.
Yes. I like begged Kelly to ask her boss if I could do a ride along with her. You know, like with the police officers, you could do
Yeah,
like a ride along, where you sit
yeah.
in the back and get to go with them on other calls. I was like, I just want to sit in the cart and hang out with her for the day. It's her
It's
birthday.
a liability, apparently.
I'll sign a waiver.
Yeah, so are you ready for today?
I am. I even brought snacks today.
Ooh, we're
Yeah,
trading the liquor for the popcorn today.
that's right.
Because let's be honest, it is not even 1 o'clock in the afternoon yet.
No, it's not. We're early birds today.
We are. So we're doing things a little bit differently today. We have talked about doom scrolling,
Oh yeah.
right? We all do it late at night
Are you
when
ever
we should be
doing it
sleeping.
for so long that you are like, how the hell did I get here? Like, how did
Oh
I
yeah.
get to this story? And you literally have to backtrack in your mind, do everything backwards. Because also you're looking at like butterflies and cocktail recipes, and all of a sudden you end up with like, this lady that brought her dead uncle into the bank trying to sign literally a dead body in a bank, trying to get him to sign to make a withdrawal. I'm like, how is the algorithm algorithming?
Yeah, I don't know. Or when you're on Instagram and you're clicking on somebody's profile and then you
Oh.
click on another person's profile and then another person and then you have to like hit the back button. You're like, how did we end up like 18 people deep?
Or how did I end up like 5 years deep in this
Yeah.
person's Instagram? Because it's like you see them post a picture with like a new partner
Uh-huh.
and you're like, wait, this doesn't look like the person I saw them with last. When
Yes.
did
Oh,
they break
yes. We
up?
talked about
And then you're
this.
just going,
Yes.
going, going, going.
Yes, exactly. So that's kind of what we're doing today. We're finding the best like doom scrolled stories, which I'm not like big Redditor. Have you been on Reddit?
In preparation for this, I logged into Reddit for the first time. I don't even know how to navigate,
Oh,
but I am familiar with it
yes.
because you and I have like listened to some podcasts while driving and they do like Reddit reads.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
also, whenever I Google a question, Reddit threads always come up. I
Yes.
don't truly understand them, but I know that if you're anybody that's an influencer, there's like Reddit hate
Oh.
pages about you.
Oh, I wonder if there's one about us yet. I'm just
We're
kidding.
not that
I'm
important.
just kidding. Um, yeah, so you definitely go down like rabbit holes for sure. So I started like going on it and I was like, "Oh my god, no wonder why people are like obsessed with this." There's just like the most random literally anything about anything is on there.
Is it like gossip or is it like how
It's like
to's or is
all
it
of it. It's everything.
conspiracy
Yes.
theories?
Ooh.
Ooh,
You just clicked something in my mind. We need to have
for
a
October,
conspiracy
for
theory.
our whole spooky month.
Yeah, we have okay, if you have like spooky stories and things, or like ghosted stories, like you were ghosted or real ghost stories, start submitting them now because the month of October is gonna be
We are already planning.
we are. But
We should also
conspiracy
dress
theories
up
is
each week.
good. Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Kelly and I had the most epic costumes one
Oh
year.
yeah.
We were,
Dumb and Dumber.
yes, we had the orange and baby blue suits.
I'm not sure that I kept that.
I didn't keep it either,
No.
but that was so fun.
And we were cute as hell.
We were. We'll have to
Um,
share those on the page.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry. See, I'm going
No,
down
yeah,
the
see,
dark.
okay, so we're just finding instead of you guys submitting stories this week, we're diving into random people's things that they put on Reddit.
Ooh, well, I'm excited to hear.
Yeah. So let's dive on in.
Okay. I'm going to eat my popcorn. So
Okay. Just make sure you bring the mic back when you're done.
this is going to keep me from interrupting you while you read.
Okay. Which one do I want to start with? Okay, let's start with this one. So the heading is brother, nephew, uncle, brother drama, but truly, is she the angel? Okay.
Wait,
I don't know.
brother, uncle, what?
Brothers, nephew, uncle, brother drama. I
Oh,
think,
it's all the same person.
yeah,
Okay.
it's going to make sense once we start, you know? So, when my mother in law is having a baby, when me and my husband got together, his mother was also, oh, sorry, hold on. My eyes are really bad, so let me just zoom in on this really quick. Okay, let's start over. Mother in law is having a baby. When me and my husband got together, his mother was always so jealous of our relationship. If he took me out on dates, she'd always say, "Why doesn't he take her?" You know? Just common things toxic mother in laws say, I suppose. And if he ever did something for me, she'd go to her boyfriend and demand he do the same for her. Fast forward, me and my husband now have a 15-month-old son. I am 21 and my husband is 23, and he has two siblings who are 19 and 17. She got pregnant and is now due in 3 weeks. She restarted, and it feels like she only did this because we had a baby. She talks about how they are going to be raised like siblings since they'll be so close in age. Me and my husband had talked about having another baby close in age with our son so that they can play together. Now, when I bring it up, my husband says no because his brother is going to be born, so we don't need to. And constantly calls our son and her new brother and his new brother brothers. And I know it shouldn't bother me, but I feel like she did this on purpose. That not my son. Oh, sorry. That's not my son. That's my brother in law. And now I'm being stripped the opportunity of my own child because she's having a child and convinced my husband they're basically brothers. I'm frustrated because no, they're not brothers. I want to have my own baby that can be siblings with my son. And I can't say anything to anyone because I'm the one that sounds crazy. But she's always been like this. And now I'm also not going to get my second baby. And also, I know this is just me, but I hate when she says she's going to raise them like brothers because my son is not her son. It's very frustrating. This is toxic.
That's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird that the husband calls his brother and his son brothers, right?
Yeah. That in itself is weird.
I have an uncle who's only 12 years older than me. Okay.
Okay.
And his wife is younger than him.
Okay.
but I've always called them aunt and uncle. But I even feel a little weird. Like she is my aunt, but like when I call her aunt,
Yeah.
I'm always like, I wonder if she like thinks it's weird that I'm like so close to her in age,
Uh-huh.
but I'm calling her aunt.
Oh.
Like
No, because I think it's respectful and she's still older than you.
yeah. No, true, but I just also feel like when you think about aunts and uncles, they're
Yeah.
like your parents' age.
Usually, yeah.
Um, that would be so weird if my mom had a baby.
Yeah. That I feel like this, I mean, I'm not going to say common. It's not common for your parent to have a child close in age to your child, but it's not unheard of. This mom's being fucking weird about it.
Yeah.
So, wait, did it say? Oh, he just said he had two siblings. It didn't say that they were boys because I was going to say this is like maybe it's like weird because she just has boys and like those are her babies. You know how like boy moms, like I'm a boy mom. I don't see myself being like this when I'm older, obviously, but like you're
hmm
jealous of the relationship that they end up having with a significant other.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of moms can't imagine their baby boy being like loved by another woman as much as they could be loved by you.
hmm I have like so
Uh-huh.
much to say. First of all, you hit the freaking jackpot because my mom like is such a oh that's his wife he needs to do this for his wife. My mom is so not that mom.
For sure.
So she's like my reference point, right? Of how it should be. You should be able to like disconnect. Like in a lot of ways, my mom, we're still her little baby birds and she'd tuck us under her wings still
Yeah.
now.
I mean, she does treat
But
you guys like babies, but
my mom
in
loves
a
us.
nice way.
But she's not like,
Overbearing.
or like, first of all, she doesn't just show up here and open the door and like, I'm here,
Yeah.
or is trying to like, there's something she's needed my brother's help with for 6 weeks. And she doesn't want to bother him because,
Oh,
family
jeez.
stuff or this or for that or whatever it is. Cause I feel like
No,
she
you could ask him.
does,
He's probably just being lazy
she,
about it.
she respects that boundary, but it's freaking weird that I mean,
Yeah.
is it an accident? Who would want to
Yeah.
start over with kids once your kids are all grown
Like
out
you
of the
have a
house?
grandchild, so why do you even start over in the first place?
I mean, there's a huge age gap between my kids, 9 years.
Yeah,
I feel like it's starting all
that is
over.
starting over.
I would never do it like when my daughter's 9. I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'll have another baby. No way. I like, once I get to that point of freedom again, there's no turning back from that.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just really freaking weird. So that was one of the stories I came across where I was like, and then it makes you realize, like, oh, okay, I guess I have it pretty good.
Yeah. Don't complain.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's also annoying that like her husband is not taking her side
oh,
in this.
absolutely. Like, probably can't stick up to his mom. But she has a boyfriend too. Like the mom has a boyfriend, right?
Yeah, said.
So she has a man in her life. She doesn't need you, baby boy. Like,
Yeah.
leave the nest, fly the coop.
Yeah.
Oh, and we don't need, wait, what did he say? We don't need another baby. I have my
Yeah.
brother. No, not the same.
That's not how that
Totes
works,
different.
actually. It's
Mm-mm.
weird. We had kids very similar in age, and I wasn't like, oh, well, I'm not going to go for the second anymore because you had it for me.
Yeah, nor do we call them brother and sister.
No.
I mean, they like fight like brother and
Yeah,
sister.
we talk about it like, oh, they're like brother and sister, but we never are like, give your brother a hug.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's weird.
Yeah. They know that they're cousins.
Yes.
They know like aunt and uncle and cousin and all of that.
Yeah.
It's like so many blurred lines. Like that's gonna mess with the kids.
Yeah, exactly. Like, are you raising them in the same household also? Like,
Might as well be.
ugh, no. If you are, girl, run.
Could you imagine?
No.
Because like it's already hard when I'll just say mother-in-laws are always trying to tell you how to do something, right? Like especially like when you have a baby, it's your first baby,
hmm
and they're like, "Don't do this, don't do that," blah 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 blah. Could
Yeah.
you imagine now that it's fresh for them again? Now they have this wisdom and this, what's the word? Confidence, because when I
Okay,
was
yeah.
a mom for the first time, I had like zero confidence. I was like, I don't even know how to change the diaper right. I'm sure she's coming in there trying to boss this daughter-in-law around.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, oh no, we're not using those bottles.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh no, you have to swaddle like this. Let me show you this new technique I learned
Ugh,
in my mom's group,
no.
in my grandma's group,
In my grandma's.
grandmommy's group.
Oh my
So does that mean that that her son calls, what does he call her?
Oh.
Grandmommy.
It's like the grandmas that like being called mama.
Oh,
Have you heard of that? Or like
mommy.
yeah.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's Family Feud. There was this whole different words for moms, different
Yeah.
names for moms. And this
Yeah.
lady is saying, like, they've already said mommy, mama, all that, but she keeps saying it, but
Yeah.
like a little
Yeah.
different.
It's like I'm
Mommy.
not saying mommy, I'm saying mommy.
But he just looks dumbfounded. You have to watch it. You'll pee yourself
It's
laughing.
so funny. It's so funny.
Okay, well, let's.
Yeah. Don't feel
What
so
was her
I mean,
username? Do people have
no.
usernames?
Yeah. Uh, should I say it? I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say it.
I was just wondering if it's like a funny sign off
No.
or something.
No, but she did it only posted like 17 hours ago. So it's
Oh
fresh.
gosh.
This girl is yeah. All right. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. This one's an am I overreacting? Hold on, let me zoom in. I feel like an old lady trying to work my computer right now. Okay. I'll try to make a long story short. We have been together for 8 years. We have two kids together. One is 7 and one is 2 months. Throughout our whole relationship, we have had issues on and off with intimacy. He has watched porn throughout our relationship and sometimes has been rude about how it helps with his release, and I don't. We just don't have a lot of time to mess around. I work midnights and I get up with the baby all night when I am home. So when I found these pictures, it was upsetting and weird. She found AI naked pics in her boyfriend's phone, by the way. Okay, that was the heading. Sorry. They are celebrities and anime type girls. I have had professional pictures done for him, even made videos of us. Why isn't that ever enough? Why do men seek more? I mean, I have a body of a woman who has had two kids. I lost weight after the first, but with each one, I did gain a lot. I have stretch marks. I get it. I don't look like the ideal woman anymore, but I carried his children. It just feels insulting. Do other people's boyfriends have multiple platforms that have porn on them? AI naked photos.
Okay. As I was looking, excuse me, that's a blooper. We're gonna have to cut that one out. Look at my Cheeto fingers. Okay. First of all, um, do you have a problem with porn? Like,
Me?
mhm.
I don't, but I've also never dated somebody that's like super into it either.
Yeah. Me either. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it unless it's like weird porn.
Yeah.
Um, Actually, it says I'll come back to something else. Remind me. Okay. Don't make me say it now because I'll lose track.
Okay.
I don't feel like there's a problem with it. But I also feel like some people have like an addiction.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it sounds like this person probably does. This
Yeah.
guy, because first of all, if he's saving photo, like, well, it says she found photos. I don't know if they're saved. I'm going to assume that he saved them. That's freaking weird.
Yeah.
That's like putting it in your spank bank to come back to later. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're looking at porn, watching porn, it's like in the moment you're Googling real quick or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I also think like anime porn that's weird.
That's weird.
That's so weird. Because to me, it's like a cartoon. And I understand there's this whole genre of adults that watch like anime. No, you're watching cartoons. I'm sorry. So it's like, to me, childish. And that would alarm me.
Yeah.
Because I'm so weird about all that kind of like stuff. Well, like, what is the deeper meaning of this?
Yeah.
Um, But this brings me to something else. When you have watched porn or seen porn or photos, are you constantly comparing yourself to them? Like to the girl, like, oh, she has really nice rack, or
No.
she's never birthed a child.
But well, yeah, maybe. I could say that. But I mean, I don't watch. I don't think I've ever actually watched porn. So no, I can't say. I have looked up porn stars. You know why?
Oh, yeah.
So I have seen
Hmm.
the realm of it. I've seen, but I don't think if I were watching it, I don't think I would be comparing myself. But I don't know. Maybe I would.
And I don't know how I feel if I like came home from work and walked into my partner, like just going at it, watching porn, like by
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah,
I
like
feel
if
like
it's like something you do together, then that's cool. Like you're into
you
it.
play that game, we do what they do.
Okay. Yeah, that could be fun.
Hmm. Um, but yeah, I don't know how I would feel about it. Because to me, then it is kind of sneaky.
It is a little sneaky. Ooh, going to sneaky. You know what I heard? I overheard two guys talking at the country club. So, ladies, look out.
Ooh, is this going to be like if this? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. Well, I guess I have to look it up. But he was talking about how he had naked photos in his phone of like somebody else, not his girlfriend. And there's a whole app that looks like it's a calculator. Oh, you know this. It looks like it's a calculator. And then you put in like whatever your password. And then all these freaking, it's like, it's like a
Yeah.
dummy thing for you to keep hidden photos.
Yep. I think that's disgusting.
If you have to hide it like that, you're doing something wrong. You probably should not have that on your phone.
I found old naked photos on somebody's computer once. Not of me, of other
Yeah.
person. And I knew who this person was. I deleted them and then emptied the trash like on the computer. Did I say
And
anything?
no, and
Absolutely
then they
not.
couldn't say anything either.
Yeah. Like, oh, were you on my computer? Sure was. Why? Why?
Yeah, why? You
You
got
looking for
something?
something?
Yeah. You missing something?
Because then I'd be like, well, why are you looking for it? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's natural for women, like especially in that situation. First of all, you guys are being intimate, so you got to give them a little bit of slack there, okay? Right? Because they're both busy.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what she's insecure about, is because he's watching all these porno chicks that probably have hot bodies because they're paid to,
Well, they're AI
Oh, so they're very
naked
exaggerated.
photos. That's
Like,
weird.
yeah, it is weird. Well, confront him. Be like, why do you have this on here?
See, that's why AI is a little sketch. I don't know.
You think it's like AI photos where it's like so Kelly and I had pictures of us and we were trying to like edit them for the podcast.
Mhm.
And you remember
Oh,
when
yeah.
we were like, change the background to this or whatever? Because we were just trying to change the look of but like
Yeah,
the
like we were like,
backdrop.
oh, like make it look like darker or
Yeah.
whatever. Yes.
But
I do
and
remember this.
it was still us, but it would end up with like an extra finger or no finger. Or
It would completely change like our faces
Mhm.
sometimes.
Or even just something small like my teeth in one of them were like different shaped teeth than what I had. I'm like, why would it do that?
yeah.
So I wonder if it's like the same thing. What if no, you can't chat GBT that, but like
What?
AI, like
Porn?
anime porn
You
pictures?
probably could.
No, because chat GBT is like, even when I did the Smutty McSmutterson thing on there,
Uh-huh.
that story I sent you guys,
Yeah.
we were trying to test out if chat GBT could come up with like a smut book.
It does.
But it even
Anyone's
warned
wondering.
me like it can't be like super graphic. So I don't think it could generate. I'm sure there are other ones out there, like other ones. But I wonder if it's
So
like
you
weird.
can't like sext with Chat GPT.
That's probably what's next. That I would be very concerned about. I saw something where this guy was like basically funding some, what's that website?
What?
OnlyFans.
Oh,
Like
okay.
subscribe, like having virtual dates, or like
Oh,
like
wait.
he could watch her live and
Uh-huh.
like he would be paying her. I would lose my ever loving mind. Is that another
Oh,
Reddit story?
no, I actually just read this on the internet though today that some guy was paying girls on OnlyFans for naked photos and then he would send them to their dads.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, what a fucking dick.
That is really
That's
mean.
fucked up. That's so
And you'd be
mean.
even like more fucked up is like, say she's doing this to like pay for her dad's cancer treatment and he has no idea like the lengths that she's going to try. Because
Who
do we
knows?
call it all? We call it sex work, right? Sex workers isn't like a bad thing. Like that's like
I
a
don't know.
term. I think it is. And if I'm offending somebody, I'm sorry. I have no problem with it. Supply, demand,
Yeah,
get your bag, girl. But a lot of people don't just like, oh, this is what I want to do. It's like a means to an end.
for
Like,
sure.
I got to do this. I got to
Yeah.
say it all the time.
Or
If I
you're
can make,
making freaking millions, and that could be a reason.
yeah, that's true.
That's cool too.
We just talked about this. Like, if
Yeah.
I made 500 grand, I'd be like, okay, cool, done. I'm going to retire now. Girl, I'd
No.
keep going.
Yeah, you keep going. You're already in it. So you might as well keep going. You might as well keep getting money.
For as long as you can. There's,
Yeah.
okay, what's that new term that they call like girls that bop? I don't know what
Oh,
that stands for.
I don't
And they'll
know.
call it like a bop house or I feel old,
I don't know.
like not knowing these things. Okay, but there's this girl, I think her name is Camila. I want to say that's her name. Lord forgive me if I'm right or wrong. I shouldn't know that. But her like whole family she's a porn star,
Uh-huh.
adult filmmaker, whatever. And her whole family, her dad works for her mom, her
Nice.
brother.
Make it a family affair.
Yeah, but could you imagine as a dad, like
No.
hiring guys to like bang your daughter? And she's making a lot of money. But I would just pray that whether she was making only $5,000 at a time or $500,000 at a time, they're all doing it because they're supporting her. It's not because, oh, I'm going to make money off of my child doing these things.
Yeah. Well, he obviously can't watch any of the live action things that are happening.
No, I actually just saw same thing. A mom, she's a little bit older than me, but she has like a 19-year-old son who does all of her video editing.
Oh my God. No.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
And he said this was the one thing that grossed him out. Like there was one specific thing.
All of it.
I think it had to do something with some butt stuff.
Oh.
But it was like the only one time I got grossed out was this. Otherwise, I just look at it like she's an actress and this is never, never could I do that.
No.
Never. Even like these I know we're getting totally off, but I feel like this is an unorganized episode anyways, where we're
Yeah,
just talking
same.
shit. But like moms that are like stage moms or, momagers, when your
Yeah.
kid isn't in talent doing
Yes.
something. There was that Netflix documentary where all these kids were YouTube stars and the
Oh, yeah,
moms
I
would
watched
put
that.
know that this person is not a wholesome person, know that there's these rumors and still let their kid go hang
Yeah.
out.
And then they all go on there and they're all being interviewed. And it's like, oh, I didn't know the extent of it. They wouldn't let us ever watch them film. They always made us go in the other house or whatever. Like, okay, is that not a red flag? Your kid's like 6.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You're not allowed to watch. Let me, what the fuck?
I would never let my kid leave my side. Like that would be part of the contract.
Yeah. But
Especially if you're a mom, like not just a mom, but you're also an agent role, like or
yes.
a manager role.
100%. But you know what it is that these moms probably do kind of know what's going on, but their kids are making so much money for them that they don't care.
No. See, I'm not that mom. The moment my kid is uncomfortable,
Yeah.
like if my kid says, "Hey, I don't get a good vibe," done. We're done.
Agreed.
Like I also don't believe like when you force kids to be affectionate, like give
Yeah.
hugs and kisses. I mean, we do that to the toddlers because when they fight, I tell them now when they fight, parents try this if you have 2 young ones. You guys are going to hold hands the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah. You said you were going to put them in the same shirt.
Or get one of those giant shirts. You guys have to stay in the same t-shirt all day because it's like just puts them in close proximity,
Yeah.
I've seen ones where parents make the siblings hug until they start laughing. Like you guys got to hug each other until you're smiling again. And they say that stuff really does help. I think it does.
Yeah.
But that's the only time I force affection. Otherwise, I am not, nor do I force my kids to call people grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have that relationship, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Until freaking little miss calls me Kelly and I'm like, what did you just call me?
I know who's teaching her that. my daughter is Hispanic. I'm Hispanic too, but her dad is Mexican. And so she refers to her godparents as Nina and Nino, not
Yeah.
Tia and Tio, not aunt and uncle. It's Nino and Nina. And but recently she started calling Kelly, not even Aunt Kelly.
No, it's
It's
just
just straight up
Kelly.
Kelly.
I'm like, excuse me, you're not even 4 yet? Like, no, 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 no.
And it's funny because it's like Kelly, like how she
Yeah.
says it. It's like that toddler where she's like having that hard time with that L. I'm like, girl, if you can't pronounce it, you can't say it.
It's called, my name is Nina. I don't have another name, actually. It's like, how long? Now we're going way off topic. What age did you realize that your parents had like first names and that where you could remember it? Because I feel like I was kind of old because I very specifically remember being like, oh, my mom has a name and it's Cheryl. Like I taught not our youngest, he's not even 2 yet, but like I taught Turner like early that like our first and our last names just in case he ever got lost.
Yeah. No, I don't recall when I realized my parents had first names, but I recall when I started calling them by their first names, like when I was mad at
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Or my mom, if she wouldn't answer to mom, I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
her name.
Yeah.
Claudia. I guess I could say it because we are going to do an episode with the moms.
I know. I'm so excited for that
Yeah.
one. Okay, we really got to plan
Okay.
that one.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is fine.
We're just shooting the shit today.
All right. Which one do I want to go for? Let's see. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay. This is like Am I the Asshole post, which I enjoy these. Am I the asshole for running away on my Hinge date? For context, this was about 2 years ago. I was 18, turning 19 at the time, so I am now a 20-year-old female. And I was visiting my mom in Miami after a pretty fresh breakup. So naturally, I got on Hinge to distract myself. I matched with this guy who we'll call Joe, who was a 21-year-old male. His profile seemed pretty normal. We got to chatting and the conversation was good. He seemed to speak very good English based on his replies, which were very long and detailed. This is important to me. So we decided to go out on a date. I didn't have access to a vehicle and I wasn't confident enough to. Oh, and since my mom's car is, I'm going to assume she meant stick shift, and I wasn't confident enough to drive it on the roads down there. So he offered to pick me up. We chose to go to a coffee shop inside an outdoor mall 30 minutes away from where I was staying. He picked me up and I got in the car. As he started driving, I came to realize this man doesn't speak a lick of English. It's extremely broken, mixed with thick Colombian accent. One thing about me is I can't do accents. I can barely understand people who speak perfect English because I'm kind of stupid. So I start to panic because now I'm trapped in a car with this man for the next 30 minutes, awkwardly trying to not only understand him, but to make conversation as well. After a very long, painful car ride, we finally get to our destination. We walk in, and all I'm thinking is, how can I get myself out of this situation? He then turned to me and in Spanish said something along the lines of, I'm going to use the washroom. I don't know. I heard El Baño and just assumed. He then walks away and into the washroom. In the moment, I didn't really think. I just ran as fast as and far as I could through the mall into the American version of the Hudson Bay. I don't know what that is. I finally get outside, book Uber home, and leave. I sent him a message on Hinge saying I had an emergency and had to leave, and then unmatched with him. I know I sound like a total bitch, which, granted, in that moment I probably was. I just didn't know how I could sit through a date barely understanding a single word that would have come out of his mouth. I also didn't want to offend or anger him since he was taking me home and I was unfamiliar with where I was. I don't know. Am I the asshole? And then there's an update. I initially posted this as a funny date gone wrong, but after reading the comment section, I do realize how dangerous that situation could have turned out. If it makes any of you feel better, my mom had my location on Life 360 and I was updating her every 10 minutes or so. However, I do understand bad things still could have happened, and I am very lucky. Thank you to everyone who commented looking out for my safety.
First of all, there's so many things in that sound like they're written from me, except for I would never get in a car with a stranger.
Yes.
But I also do not do accents. And I am like, I even hate saying that because I feel like it could have a negative, like, it could be taken the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
But it is also true. I say I can barely speak English. Well, no, I say that when people ask if I speak another language because I say I can barely speak English, can't do another language. But like, I love true crime, love it.
Mm-hmm.
I will not even watch a British true
Oh,
crime
that's
on
true.
Netflix because I can't understand it.
Yeah.
Like, and that is super similar to English. I mean, it is English, just an accent. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why, like, I hate going to the nail salon and they'll ask me a question. I'm like, oh my God, it's not you, it's me. Like, it's me.
Yeah.
But how were they communicating in the first place where she thought he spoke perfect English? Is it like writing?
Yeah, I guess. She said, like, yeah, they were talking to each other, like texting. I don't know. First of all, yeah, shame on you for ever getting in the car with a stranger, especially like these days. You always meet at a very public location where you're like 5 people know your location, probably have a friend in the store next door just in case.
Or sitting at the bar at the restaurant you're going to? Done that before.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you just never know.
Never. People are crazy nowadays.
Let me tell you, Nicole over here had met somebody once before with her mom.
Oh,
And they were going out on a date. And guess who showed up? Me and her mom. We sat at the table with you guys.
yeah.
We wanted to feel them out, you know?
Yeah.
Make sure you were on a date with someone good.
Yeah. And my location was very public.
It was.
No, I share my location with like 10 people
Oh, me too.
plus. I don't know. There's people in there that says they're following me, but I can't follow them. I'm like, that's not fair. If you're going to be nosy, I want to be nosy.
Yeah.
No, but that really is dangerous.
Yeah.
So don't ever do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Or people listening, don't ever do that. If you need to share your location with somebody, share it with Kelly and I will keep an eye on things. But things can happen in a moment's notice. And it's not like your GPS, it's your freaking phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you
So-
are kind of the asshole.
Yeah,
I think
to just like if there was nothing else besides his accent that was giving you bad vibes, then you are kind of an asshole.
yeah, and who knows how sexy that accent could have sounded.
It could have sounded
Whispering
real
sweet
nice,
nothings
you
in your
know?
ear.
Yeah. But if there was like a reason to have a bad vibe, then kind
Yeah.
of. I don't know.
But
If
also,
that was,
why
like,
30
going to-
minutes away?
Yeah, there were no coffee shops near you or what?
And wait, she was visiting? Hold on. I love how these things always just come to me. Wait a minute, this point, that point.
She was visiting her mom.
Yeah. So what are you trying to get out of a hinge date in a different place? You obviously were DTF.
Oh, yeah, true. Exactly. You're not
So
there.
who
You're not
cares?
looking there going for a long-term relationship
Yeah,
with
so who
somebody.
cares about an accent? They call it a French kiss for a reason. Okay, maybe he could have taught you something new.
Exactly.
I don't know. Is there like a Latin lover thing? Wait, was that?
Yeah.
I assume that's what. Did she say that?
He was Colombian.
Okay, yeah. So there you go. Could have
Exactly.
taught you that.
He could have taken you
Cha-cha or
to
the-
El Baño, okay?
yeah. And done it El Quico. Oh my God. Please don't let me catch hate for that. Like, it's a joke.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of the asshole.
I feel like if you ever start a post off with, like, am I overreacting or am I
Yeah.
the asshole?
Well, those were the pages I went to go look for.
Oh,
Am I overreacting?
You sought that out.
Yeah, I did for sure.
See, I never come guilty like that. I'll say, Kelly, you will not believe what this expletive did today.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And then you would say, I think you're overreacting. But I don't ever come to you guilty of sin. Like, Kelly, is it me? Am I the problem?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So shall we go on to another?
Sure. Do we have time?
Maybe.
Okay. Let's power through it. Let's try. Let's see. If
All
not,
right. Okay. Am I overreacting for asking my wife to stay at her mom's house after I caught her putting something odd in my coffee. I'm 46, really shaken, and need advice to know if I went too far. My wife is 49, and we have been married for 4 years, together for 7. She's always been so kind, always making my morning coffee, and we've had a good life together. For the past few weeks, I've been feeling off after drinking my coffee. Dizzy, nauseous, sometimes my hands shake. I thought maybe it's work stress or something. But 2 days ago, I came home early and saw my wife in the kitchen dropping some kind of powder into my coffee after work from a small, unmarked vial. It wasn't sugar or creamer. It looked strange, like medicine or worse. When she saw me, she slipped the vial into her pocket and said it was just a new coffee mix. But her voice was shaky and she wouldn't look at me. That evening, I asked her calmly to tell me what it was. She said it was a natural supplement to help me feel better, but she couldn't say what it was or why there was no label. I got scared. Those symptoms I've been having aren't normal, and she's never hidden things before. I told her I needed space to think and asked her to stay at her mom's for a few days. She got upset, started crying, and said I was overreacting and breaking her trust. She left last night and now she's texting me saying it was nothing harmful and I'm making a big deal out of it.
Okay. First of all, I just saw on the news. Well, not on the news. Saw on social media news about this lady that was trying to poison her military husband. Like he started in the military. I think they were in Germany or something. She's putting bleach in his coffee every day,
Oh my gosh.
which I think is weird because, like, for me, bleach has a very strong smell. I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine what it tasted like, chlorine, I guess. But also putting that in a coffee pot and it gets hot, and then wouldn't
Ugh.
it just smell like?
Yeah. She's
She
like,
was
oh
trying to
no,
kill him.
honey, I just cleaned the
Yeah.
counters.
But I'm gonna say that she's probably giving him testosterone or something
No, she's for sure doing something sketch.
like nefarious.
Yeah, she's trying to kill you. She's trying to off your ass.
I would have taken it
That's why
to the
she's so like, oh, like texting him, like saying he's overreacting. She's trying to make him sound like he's crazy.
just gaslighting him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why wouldn't? First of all, you should have gone to the police, sir,
Yeah.
and been like, "Can you test the substance, or get blood work done, or a hair sample because they can see like arsenic or something."
Yeah.
Oh, it could have been arsenic.
What does that even look like? It's a little
It's
powder?
like a white powder, I think. I don't know. I got to go home and look. It's in my cabinet.
Oh, yeah. See, if I walked in on that, oh, I would be so sketched out.
Me too.
Fuck. But you and I also watch a lot of true crime. Like, is that not like a normal person's reaction to be like freaked out? Which I guess he is like freaked out by it. So that was his natural reaction. But are there people that would come in and be like, oh, a natural remedy? Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. There was like unsolved mysteries or forensic files where she was doing it to her husband's protein shake, and he like didn't love it, wasn't making him feel super great, but she's like, "Oh, it's gonna like
It's
make
really
you
good
so
for
much
you.
better, whatever, whatever." And something happened at work and they tested it and they found there was something she was adding something to it, but
Huh.
I think I don't know.
Like you can
You just
think like, oh,
trust that somebody's
yeah,
not.
they would never do that to me.
I mean, you trust strangers in a restaurant preparing your food.
That's true. Yeah, we are very trusting people, huh? I love going out to eat.
Me too, because I don't like doing dishes. I literally loathe doing dishes. But I would have taken it to the police. I wouldn't have fucked around, especially if they're not going to tell you. Like, okay, say it was some natural supplement. Okay,
Where'd you get it?
this is
What
exactly
is
what
it?
it is. This is where I thought it would help.
Yeah. Like, do you even know what it is?
Yeah,
Or no, you're just giving it to me?
we have an audience now.
I don't think that they could hear him,
Oh,
but it's possible.
that's true. I didn't think about that. But yeah, that's I would never. How could you let them back in?
Never.
That's just like if somebody like think you see something suspicious on your significant other's phone, you're like, "Let me see," and then they quickly delete the whole like chat,
Yeah.
and then it's like, "Well, how?"
Well, hey, now they have like the recently deleted file, huh?
Oh, I have a whole freaking story about that. That'll have to be another episode.
Oh man.
Yeah. And certain people I used to work with are waiting for this story to be told. But yes. But yeah, but say that happens, and then how do you can never have that trust again. I'm a trust but
Yeah.
verify person. If you took away my ability to verify,
Yeah.
done. I can't
Okay,
trust
yeah.
you.
So verify where you bought it,
Yeah, what it is,
what it is.
what it's supposed to do,
Yeah. And then if all checks out, then great.
why you got to be a sneaky linky or whatever that is.
Yeah.
What that word is.
But I guess it's kind of like the girl from last week that cuts her
I
husband's
was
broccoli
thinking about
really
that
thin
too.
or whatever. Yeah. Like, I'm like, okay, well, that does kind of make sense. If he's like a really unhealthy person, then you are just trying to make him like healthier.
Yeah.
Like that I kind of understand.
Just like your kids, you're trying to sneak the fruits and stuff in there or the
Yeah.
vegetables in. Yeah, I could totally understand. But then you could say, you know what? I'm really sorry. It's just this vitamin that I want
Yeah.
to, like better
Yeah.
to beg for forgiveness and like ask for permission, right? Because if she would have
Yeah.
said that, then I'm acting like this scenario already happened. Then he could be like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But if she just did it and he feels better, then she could be like, see?
Yeah.
But you just have to be forthcoming.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, but if she's being weird about it, well, she kind of sounds like she's being weird. Like she's getting mad at him for getting mad at her.
Because she's guilty.
For sure. She's trying to kill you, bro.
Or what if it's like powdered breast milk? You know,
It'd be
she's just trying to get
interesting.
him that extra
Yeah. Supplement for sure.
colostrum,
Yeah.
You never
Easy.
know.
Oh, so going back to the Hinge date though, that should be like an episode.
Hinge date?
disasters.
Yeah.
Hinge horror stories. It could be also in the month of October.
This is why I will never do like online dating.
Yeah, we got to scare you out of it.
It's funny because I do have like a Facebook dating profile. Like when I changed my status, I think it like automatically was like, hey girl,
Yeah.
you want to take and dip your toe in this pool?
Yeah.
And because it like AI generates your whole profile, not pictures or anything, but like, this is what we think you're interested in. This blah, blah, blah. And I was like, sure, why not? I was like doom scrolling kind of, like, oh,
Yeah.
why not? Let's see how far I can get like through the process.
Yeah.
But then it did make this profile. And then it's like I'm looking at it. And you know me, like I'm there for entertainment only. Like I'm looking at what guys write in their profiles. I'm looking at the pictures they put. I love when it's like them and their ex-girlfriend because then they have like a clown face or a devil emoji face, over this person. I'm like, you're trash. I would never go out with you.
Okay, well,
like be
let's
classy.
just like go back to the people
Oh.
that you would find on a Facebook dating like app. I mean, like, just in general, I would say no.
Yeah. If I were to ever do it, I'd probably do one where it's like you had to pay.
Yeah.
Because then it's like people that are more
Farmers
intentional.
only.
Ooh, they have that?
You've never heard of farmers only?
You know what? I guess I have, but not since I've been single. Because, like, as you're saying it, I feel like now it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
But you're not a farmer, so you
There's
can't be
no
on it.
farming
But
around here.
I'm just saying. Those are probably good, wholesome men.
Yeah, it's the kind of guys that are like, my hands look like this, so hers can
Coffee
look like
Meets
this.
Bagel? Is that one? Is that
Yeah.
a Jewish one?
No, that's J-Date.
Oh, okay.
But I also would not want somebody to like message me like, hey, let's meet up for coffee. Like, no.
Oh, yeah, that would be more
I'd
me,
rather
huh?
do like
I want
speed
coffee.
round, happy hour date.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna set you up on a blind date, actually.
Okay, I can't be completely blind. I gotta like take a little peek.
No.
Kelly.
Going in blind.
No.
Oh, that's what we're gonna do for your birthday. We're just gonna have each person has to bring you a blind date. That would be so fun. It would be like Bachelorette. You can have roses together.
No
your phone number.
I would be
on them.
so bad at that because I'd hate to hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah. That would be funny though.
I get them to not like me before I can tell them I don't like you. Like, I'm just like, I'll take one for the team.
Yeah.
I'll like give them the worst version of myself so they can be like, I don't like her anymore.
Yeah. All right. Shall we end it before we have a co-star that's screaming at me to open?
In case you ever questioned if Kelly and I are really moms, we absolutely are.
Yeah. Yeah. He's staring at us eating peanut butter crackers, but he has like 8 in his hands. I think he's upset that he can't eat them.
Because his binky's in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's all, I can't eat that. There's already something there.
Now he's getting shy.
So
All right.
this
So
was fun.
this was a good one.
Yeah.
I love just like the random rants that we can just go off of, you know? But a couple that I want to do, there was one submission about her being like a crazy ex-girlfriend. I think she's a crazy ex. Yeah, the psycho ex.
She is the psycho ex.
She is the
And
psycho
she
ex.
submitted.
So if you have any psycho ex stories, I would love to hear that. Right? We all have a
Yeah.
little psycho in us.
Yeah.
All right. It's okay.
And it just takes the right man to bring out the crazy in you.
Exactly. Exactly. So
So, well,
we'll see you next time.
all right.
Cheers.
Cheers.